Good morning, everyone. I have 3 shape books for you. We have triangle, square, and circle. Whoops. I am back. I am COVID free. I didn't get super sick, but it just kind of sap your energy for sure. So, I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Sorry for the delay. I have been going twisting and turning here, trying to get the lighting right. The sun is coming in the window down here, and there's like this lovely glowing light back there, so I was trying to fix that up. Anyway, so we're going to read about shapes and friendship today. So I have 3 books for you. Because there's 3 in the series, it would be silly to only read 2 of them. So I'm going to read all 3 for you, and then I have a fun little shape song for you. And then you'll be on your way. But first, we'll do our little intro. So, ready? Everybody count 1. 1. Story time has just begun. Everybody count 2. 2. Shake your shoulders, show your shoes. No shoes for me. Everybody count 3. 3. Listen very carefully. Everybody count 4. 4. Put your bottoms on the floor or couch, chairs, beds, pillow fort. Probably not outside, but maybe you're listening outside today. All right, here we go. So this is triangle. And all the production information is written in a triangle, which I love. Written by Mac Barnett and illustrated by John Klassen, who did I Want My Hat Back. Oh, I hate this glare. There. This is triangle. This is Triangle's house. Of course he would live in a triangle-shaped house. This is Triangle in his house. And that is Triangle's door. One day Triangle walked out his door and away from his house. He was going to play a sneaky trick on Square. He walked past small triangles and medium triangles and big triangles. He walked past shapes that weren't triangles anymore. They were shapes with no names. He walked until he got to a place where there were squares. Still thinking of his sneaky trick, he walked past big squares and medium squares and small squares until he got to Square's house. "Now," said Triangle, "I will play my sneaky trick." I wonder what it's going to be. Triangle walked up to Square's door and said, "Hiss," just like a snake. Square was afraid of snakes. "Oh me, oh my," said Square. "Go away, you snake! Leave my door!" "Hiss," said Triangle. "Hiss, hiss, hiss." "Oh dear, said Square. "How many snakes are out there? 10? 10,000,000? Go away, snakes!" I would be terrified. Triangle could not hiss any more. He was laughing too hard. "Triangle," said Square. "Is that you?" "Yes," said Triangle. "I know you are afraid of snakes. I have played a sneaky trick on you." Not nice. Square ran after Triangle, past small square and medium squares and big squares. He ran past the shapes with no names, past the big triangles and the medium triangles and the small triangles, up to Triangle's house and right through his door. Can he fit? Almost. "Are you stuck?" "You are stuck," Triangle laughed. And laughed. Triangle is not so nice. Then he stopped. His house was all dark. Triangle was afraid of the dark. "It's too dark," said Triangle. "You're blocking my light. Go away, you block! Leave my door!" It was Square's turn to laugh. "I know you are afraid of the dark. Now I have played a sneaky trick on you. You see, Triangle, this was my plan all along." But do you really believe him? I don't think that was his sneaky trick. I think he really got stuck. All right. Now we have Square's story. Also by Mac Barnett and illustrated by John Klassen. And the copyright information in a square. So we met Square, but here's Square. This is Square. This is Square's secret cave. Every day, Square goes down into his cave and takes a block from the pile below the ground. It's a big fancy cave. Wow. He pushes the block up and out of the cave. He brings the block to the pile at the top of the hill. This is his work. One day, while Square was doing his work, Circle floated by. Square, said Circle, you are a genius. I did not know you were a sculptor. Oh, yes, said Square. What is a sculptor? A sculptor shapes blocks into art, said Circle. Ah, yes, said Square. I see what you mean. But he did not really see what she meant. This is a wonderful sculpture, said Circle. It looks just like you. Square looked at his block. Yes, I suppose it is wonderful. Now, said Circle, you must do one of me. Oh, said Square. I will come back for it tomorrow. Goodbye, genius. Circle, said Square, I think I should tell you something. But she was already gone. Oh dear, said Square. He studied the block. I have yet to make this block look like Circle, he said. Circle is perfect, so I must make this perfect. Square got to work shaping the block. Oh, crumbs, said Square. This is not perfect. Oh, dirt, said Square. This is much worse. He went back to work. He worked and worked and worked and worked. He's just about got nothing left. Ah! Cried Square. He had carved the whole block away. There was nothing left. He was surrounded by rubble. Whatever the opposite of perfect, that is what this is. I must stay up all night and figure this out. In the rain, Square fell asleep. The next morning, Square woke up wet. He despaired. What have I done? I push blocks. I do not shape them. I am not a genius. Hello, genius, said Circle. I am early. Oh, dear, whispered Square. Are you finished? Asked Circle. Oh, yes, said Square. I am finished. Circle peered down. Oh, my, she said. It was beautiful. It was beguiling. It is perfect, said Circle. It is? Asked Square. Yes, said Circle. You are a genius, said Circle. he really? I think he was. And now we have Circle's story. And her friends, Square and Triangle, also by Mac Barnett, and illustrated by John Klassen. And all the publication information in a circle. This is Circle. This is Circle's waterfall. Ugh, I want to live in a waterfall. One day, Circle and Square and Triangle played a game near her waterfall. Here are the rules, Circle said. I will close my eyes and count to 10. You must hide somewhere. When I open my eyes, I will try to find you. Square said, okay. Triangle said, neat. There is one more rule. No hiding behind the waterfall. Square said, okay. Triangle said, why not? Because, said Circle, it is dark back there. Square said, okay. Triangle said, I am not afraid of the dark. I think we just learned that he was. Circle closed her eyes and counted to 10. Ready or not, said Circle, here I come. When she opened her eyes, Square was just standing there. He pointed and said, Triangle went behind the waterfall. Oh. Circle sighed. I will find him. Circle, said Square, you are very brave. I know, said Circle, and she slipped behind the waterfall. Oh, look how dark it is. It was quiet on the other side of the waterfall. Circle called out, Triangle! Triangle! Where are you? There was no answer. Farther inside, there was not much light. Triangle! Triangle! Where are you? There was no answer. She went even farther. Until it was all dark. Triangle? Said Circle. There you are. Why do you always break all the rules? There was no answer. Why do you always spoil our fun? There was no answer. Why are you such a bad friend? There was no answer. I'm sorry, Circle said. I should not have said that. You are a good friend. You just made us worried. We love you, triangle. Thanks, Triangle said from behind her. Circle turned around and said, Triangle? Yes, said Triangle. I am sure glad to see you and Square. Circle said, Square is outside. This is not Square. I thought it was you. No, said Triangle. That is not me. No, said Circle. Oh, said Triangle. Now who is who? Circle turned back and faced the shape in the dark. Who are you? She asked. There was no answer. Ah! Said Triangle. Triangle and Circle ran very fast back through the dark. Back where there was not much light. Back through the waterfall, back to the outside. Square was waiting there for them. They told him what happened. Well, Square said, I am glad I stayed here. Triangle said, now I am afraid of the dark. Circle looked back at the waterfall falling. You know, she said, that shape in the dark might not have been bad. It might have been a good shape. We just could not see it. Wonder what shape it is. Circle closed her eyes. I wonder, Circle said, what kind of shape it was. Then they all closed their eyes, and they each pictured a shape. If you close your eyes, what shape do you picture? Close and tight. Maybe a rectangle? Maybe an octagon? Maybe a hexagon? I don't know. We'll have to wait and find out. Alright, so now we have a little song for you. And this is to the tune of either Frere Jacques or Are You Sleeping? Whichever one you know the best. Same tune, different words. And we have a square first, then a circle, then a triangle, then a rectangle. So maybe the next book will be about a rectangle. Don't know. So here we go. And just like Are You Sleeping and Frere Jacques, the words repeat. So remember, it's Frere Jacques, Frere Jacques. So here we go. This is a square, this is a square. How can you tell, how can you tell? It has 4 sides, all the same size. It's a square, it's a square. Okay, now make a circle. This is a circle, this is a circle. How can you tell, how can you tell? It goes round and round, no end can be found. It's a circle, it's a circle. Here's your triangle. This is a triangle, this is a triangle. How can you tell, How can you tell? It only has three sides that join to make 3 points. It's a triangle. It's a triangle. Alright, then we make a rectangle. This is a rectangle. This is a rectangle. How can you tell? How can you tell? It has two short sides and two long sides. It's a rectangle. It's a rectangle. Okay, we'll do it one more time. Here we go. So make your squares. This is a square. This is a square. How can you tell? How can you tell? It has four sides, all the same size. It's a square. It's a square. Okay, circle. This is a circle. This is a circle. How can you tell? How can you tell? It goes round and round. No end can be found. It's a circle. It's a circle. Okay, here's your triangle. This is a triangle. This is a triangle. How can you tell? How can you tell? It only has three sides that join to make 3 points. It's a triangle. It's a triangle. And the last one. Rectangle. This is a rectangle. This is a rectangle. How can you tell? How can you tell? It has two short sides and two long sides. It's a rectangle. It's a rectangle. Okay, that is all I have for you today. So it's time to get your alligator mouths ready. Stretch them out nice and tall. See you later, alligator. In a while, crocodile. Give a hug, ladybug. Blow a kiss, jellyfish. See you soon, big baboon. Out the door, dinosaur. Take care, polar bear. Wave goodbye, butterfly. Alright, I will have more books and stories for you on Wednesday. Have a wonderful afternoon.